everybody, it's Cilla and I am here to bring you some stretching. Today we are going to open up the neck and the shoulders. You can do this seated on the floor, sitting crisscross. If that's not comfortable for you, you can sit in a chair with your feet on the ground. I would recommend that your feet are touching, but it's not mandatory. If you have like a bar stool chair with a rung that you can place your feet on, that's perfectly okay too. I'm most comfortable in crisscross, so let me get back into my comfortable position. Taking what you need, take a nice big inhale, and what I want you to think about here is, where are your shoulders? So during this stressful time, we will often find that our shoulders start to creep up and become earrings. We want to keep those shoulders down the back. I also find that personally, when I'm sleeping right now, when I wake up in the morning, everything's super tight. So these are really nice exercises to do right when you get up in the morning and right before you go to bed at night, just to loosen everything up. I also find that it is super important to make sure that you're kind to yourself. So don't be hard on yourself if you can go further one way than you can in the other direction. It's totally okay. Our bodies are going through a lot right now, as they do in everyday life when things aren't as chaotic as they are at the present time. All right, so we're gonna sit up nice and tall. So if you're unfamiliar with what your sits bones are, I want you to find your comfortable seated position and just wobble from side to side in your hips, and you'll feel two bony things digging into the mat. Those are called your sits bones. And what we're going to do is we're gonna take an inhale, you're gonna exhale, roll your shoulders down your back. You're gonna take an inhale, roll your shoulders forward, bring them up by your ears, and roll them down your back. Inhale, bring your shoulders forward, up by your ears and down by your back. Now this movement alone, you might start to feel like your shoulder blades are going over things, like they're kind of skipping, and those are probably knots in your shoulders. So this is gonna help you with that. You're gonna slowly roll your shoulders down your back. One more time, we're gonna inhale up, and exhale, let those shoulders move down the back. Now what we're going to do is the reverse direction. So we're going to start behind, opening up across the front of the chest, and you're going to roll your shoulders up by your ears and bring them forward. You're going to inhale, bring your shoulders back, bringing your chest forward, roll your shoulders forward. Good, you guys. Inhaling back, bring your shoulders up by your ears and round forward. One more time, bringing your chest forward, bringing your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders up and bring them forward. All right, we're gonna start to open up the neck here. You're gonna take an inhale. I want you to think about your chin over the center of your body. You're gonna exhale. Think about a string tied in the inside of your ear, bringing your ear towards your shoulder. So just breathing here, opening up this side of the neck, and then taking a nice big inhale, exhale, bring your chin back up. Take an inhale, exhale, drop to the other side. This is my tighter side if you couldn't tell. And you're gonna slowly bring that chin back up. We're gonna roll the shoulders down the back. This time we're gonna drop the chin to the chest. Just allowing the weight of the head to do the work here. Feeling that stretch behind the back of the neck, in between the shoulders. Sometimes I feel this all the way down the middle of my back. And then stacking your spine, bringing your chin back up. We're gonna take an inhale, you're gonna exhale, keep those shoulders down your back, you're gonna drop your chin to your chest. We're gonna keep the chin dropped, and you're gonna slowly sweep your chin from side to side, like windshield wipers across your windshield. Just keeping that chin dropped, keeping those shoulders back, and then bring your chin to center and stack your spine. Going back to the shoulders. So we're doing this gradually. We want to open everything up slowly. There's no need to move quickly here. We want to be kind to our bodies. We're going to bring the arms in front of chest and shoulders, fingertips reaching forward. We're going to take an inhale. You're going to slide your shoulder blades apart, reaching forward. Without moving off your sits bones, you're going to slide your shoulder blades back. You're going to inhale, slowly reach your arms forward. And exhale, slide your shoulder blades back. One more time, reaching forward, and then sliding your shoulder blades back. And then find a comfortable position for your shoulders so they're not pinching behind you, they're not sliding apart. We're gonna slowly bring the arms up. If this doesn't work coming all the way over your shoulders, that's fine, go as far as you can. And then slowly lower your arms. I want you to think about keeping your shoulders out of your ears as you rise your arms up. So we're coming into what's called a seated Tadasana or mountain pose in yoga. And you're gonna slowly bring your arms forward, keeping your abs engaged, staying on top of those sits bones. You're gonna slowly raise your arms up, keeping those shoulders out of your ears, and slowly bring your arms forward. And you can allow your arms to rest on your lap. Shake out those shoulders. And then we'll come back to the neck. So what we're going to do here is we're gonna add on just a little bit. You're gonna take an inhale, you're gonna exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. I want you to take your left hand and you're gonna place that on your right ear and drop your left shoulder down. So it's out of your ear. I'm not pulling on my head, I'm just using my arm as additional weight. If this is too much for you, just come into this position without putting your hand on your ear. You're gonna take your right hand out to the side, you're gonna flex through that hand and bring this into a little bit of a deeper stretch. Again, I'm not pulling on my head, I'm using the weight of my arm, I'm using the weight of my head to pull me deeper into that stretch. I'm gonna take my right hand back to my lap. I'm going to keep my head where it is, take my left hand to my lap, and slowly bring my chin up. I'm gonna drop to the other side, dropping right ear to right shoulder. I'm gonna take my right hand to my left ear, drop my right shoulder down. Again, not pulling on the head, I'm just using the weight of the arm. I'm gonna take my left hand out to the side and flex through the hand, getting a deeper stretch in the neck. Breathing into that space between my ear and the tip of my shoulder. And then slowly taking my left hand back to my lap. I'm gonna keep my head where it is, bringing my right hand to my lap. And I'm gonna bring my chin up. I'm gonna take an inhale, roll my shoulders down my back, and I'm gonna drop my chin to my chest. I'm gonna interlace my fingers behind the back of my head and allow my fingertips, or my elbows to point towards the floor, keeping my shoulders down my back. You're gonna take an inhale, you're gonna exhale, slowly open your elbows and lift up through your sternum like you're lifting your heart up towards the ceiling, and then drop your chin to your chest, bringing your elbows forward. Again, I'm just using the weight of my arms, I'm not pulling on my neck. Try to keep the shoulders down the back. You're gonna take an inhale, and then you're gonna exhale, open those elbows wide and lift up through your sternum, and then drop your chin to your chest, allowing your elbows to point towards the floor. One more time here. Inhale, opening, really opening up across the front of the chest, lifting up through that sternum, keeping those shoulders down the back. Nod your chin to your chest, allow your elbows to point towards the floor. Keeping your chin where it is, taking your hands back to your lap, feeling the lightness in the back of the head here, and then slowly stacking your spine. All right, we're going to do one more exercise for the shoulders. I'm going to suggest that you roll your shoulders down your back, bring your hands behind you. Now, if you're in a chair, you can take your hands and press them to the back of the chair. If you're on the mat, you can make tents with your hands or bring flat hands. We're gonna roll shoulders down the back and just lift up through the sternum. Breathing into that open heart here. Inhaling, keeping your chin dropped. We don't wanna bring the chin up. Keeping the chin level with the ground, and then slowly bringing your arms forward. That's what we have for you today in shoulders and neck. Thank you so much for joining me again. I will see you very soon with some more videos. Have a great day, everybody. Namaste.